Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman. And you're seeing it, like, in the flesh. This is literally oops all hand traps. Yeah, quite literally. This is the normal summon ALEISTER special summon invoke MECHABA from the extra deck. Featuring the adventurer engine. Like, I don't really know how much more I can explain this deck, given that, you know, ALEISTER has been, like, at least in the TCG, in the context of the TCG, it's been super prevalent for almost 5 years and then dropped off the face of the earth because they're simply better cards now. And then you have like 5 ways to, you know, disrupt hand traps. Although, one thing's for sure, the extra deck needs a lot of work. I really wanted this to be as much of a meme as possible, and the only true win conditions are Purgatrio, MECHABA, and potentially attacking with either the Griffin Rider or the Adventurer token. But yeah, this is the deck that I'll be using in today's video. It's literally, you know, 60% hand traps. It's all disruption. The Master Duel taxes here of Maxi and Ash Blossom. Ways to protect Maxi and Ash Blossom. Stuff to answer your opponent's shenanigans. Although, not having Magical Meltdown at 3, you'll feel it. You'll feel it. I've played this deck a couple of times in the background when I wasn't recording. I could add a Halki Fibrax line that goes into Selene, that goes into access code, so that it will have a quicker way to close out games, but no, this is going to be another one of those meme videos, like the one I did for Golden Grass way back when. Yeah, I don't really need to explain this too much. The ALEISTER has been around for a while. Everybody's pretty familiar with the Adventurer engine by this point. So, without further ado, let's normal summon ALEISTER and special summon MECHABA straight out of the extra deck. Okay, and we're also like in the new season of PvP because I'm recording this on August the 1st. Or is it August the 3rd? Wait, let me check my calendar for a second. It's August 3 when I'm recording this. So let's bait out that negation. And also as a way to, you know, see what the top of the deck holds for us. We're only gonna banish 3 since we already have everything we need in hand. Never mind. Okay, unless their connection failed. No, he straight up surrendered. We didn't even get to do the normal summon ALEISTER thing. I'm usually not gonna count that, but in Master Duel we take victories where we can get them. Okay, we're gonna get a proper game though, hopefully. Next duel. Okay, second duel. Hopefully my opponent does not surrender right away, and this is a decent hand. Although we don't have any interaction whatsoever. Goes into Marmillo right away. Great. And it's a trap trick deck. Okay, so it's basically 2 control decks facing each other. Okay. Blinks away into Serra. Yep. Unaffected by trap effects. Sure. Sets 1. Shade Brigadine? Why? So you can make a rank 4? I'm pretty sure that's the play here. Yeah, he could get another level 4 since most trap tricks are... Yep. Most trap tricks are level 4 anyway. So that's... Okay. Bounce that to hand. Then trigger Serra again. Okay. Then you got Floodgate Trap Hole. Sure. He will very likely go into a rank 4 here, which is most likely Baguska. Gallant Granite? Really? What are you gonna get? What rock monster can be splashed into trap tricks? I think this has a grave effect. Oh, okay, so that they can protect their trap cards. Sure, so that they can be destroyed. That's fine. I don't know what we can do to get past all this, because Floodgate Trap Hole is a bitch to deal with. I mean, I'm a Duel Links player, so... Oh, great! Didn't even go into a rank 4, just go straight into DPE. Great! Although, we can use Invocation, since there's material in the graveyard, and most of their stuff is Earths and Darks. Yeah. Yeah, most of their stuff is Earths and Darks. We can use those against them. Okay. So we cannot deal with his back row since Lord of Heavenly Prison is up. So we're gonna bait any form of interaction he has. We're just gonna banish 3. Since we already have everything we need. We might actually need Magallanica here since they have Earth monsters in the graveyard. Okay, so we'll banish these 3. Let's see if they have any negation, which is honestly very likely. Okay, fine, never mind. Okay, that. We could Veiler here actually, and then that'll stop him from using DPE here, but which will expose us to the 2 other pieces of back row. And using Veiler here will give us access to more of our extra deck monsters. So we'll put those 2 back. And then... Oh, right, because we can... Fuck! I misplayed already. Shit. Okay, we terraforming here. Okay, we'll get the other Magical Meltdown. We're gonna use the non-foil one, because why not? Okay. Sad that we drew into Fateful Adventure. It could be better, but well, okay. We'll add ALEISTER the Invoker. It's fine. If he pops it here, the first time a monster really equipped, you can use each of the following effects during your main phase. I think we do this now, so that we can bait any other negation they may have. And now that I'm thinking about it, if this could also be helpful since we already have the invocation in hand, so we can use DP as material instead. Okay then, we're gonna use Fateful Adventure here. We're gonna get Enchantress, if I'm not mistaken. We should get Enchantress, and then we'll banish that. We'll get the Rite of Animaseer. Yep, that's gonna Fiend the negation. Cool. That's fine. Sure. He'll likely pop the Fateful Adventure over the Magical Meltdown if, you know, he's gonna be smart about this. Because he has Floodgate Trap Hole to deal with whatever ALEISTER is gonna do. Okay, Fateful Adventure down. We do not get the search, and it's smart of him to do that, since he knows I have Magical Meltdown. Great! But that means... Oh wait, no, if he should not shotgun it here. Because Floodgate Trap Hole will deal much better with MECHABA. And MECHABA is the more high impact target here. The game is lagging. Oh dear god. What's happening here? Oh dear. Recording still going through at least, but the game is lagging stupendously at the moment. Let's see if the game recovers after a few seconds. Okay, he will use Floodgate Trap Hole. That's fine, since we already have the invocation in hand. Oh, we still get to search it, and we still get to use it, I hope. Oh dear, the game is still lagging. Oh dear god. Let's just hope the recording isn't too screwed up. So it passes back to him. So we'll use the invocation here. We'll use Magallanica. Or do we use MECHABA? Because he has one unknown. We can just use the Magallanica instead, and we get rid of the trap tricks he has in the graveyard. Or we can use Purgatrio, and we banish our own shit. Because he can use DPE to attack into Kaliga here. Yeah, we just go with a big monster, go brrr. So we use that as material, and I think using Mermello here would be better over Serra. Okay. And then we summon Magallanica face up. Okay. Then yeah, it's still enough to attack over DPE. So we use invocation here. We'll target ALEISTER so that we have something else for next turn. Okay. And then we just swing into DPE. Okay. Swing into DPE here. Still have enough, like, attack power here. Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of what this deck can do. Just normal summon Alistair and hope to God they will win. Yeah, because it's all hand traps, so... and Effect Failure is only a 1-of, so it's not that... it's actually really good that we got that off the Pot of Prosperity, at least. I do not want to activate that effect. He should... I think I'd rather he crash into it. Or that... Well, he could still use the effect, but that would cost him blowing up his own back row here. Game is lagging on my end. Oh dear God, I just hope the recording is not getting screwed over by this. But we shall see. Yeah, he normal summons Murmillo. That's a given. Oh dear God. Let's just hope the recording isn't too screwed over. Okay, that's obviously bait. We're not gonna use Effect Failure on that one. Okay. And then, what's my opponent gonna search up? Oh, the game is normalized again, at least. So there's that. Game is lagging again. Oh dear. Okay, he gets Gravedigger's Trap Hole, which not only negates an effect, but also inflicts 2,000 points of damage. Of note, DPE is not big enough to hit over Magalanica, so he really has to use extra resources here just to get rid of this big bungus. Unless he somehow makes it end up going into the graveyard. Okay, he gets another Serra down. Of note, we're on the same... We're in an Imperm column. But Magalanica's a vanilla, so I guess it's fine. Okay, DPE doing his thing, sure. Okay, blowing itself up, and obviously Magalanica, because it's the only other option here. Unless the big brain play would be to blow up Magical Meltdown. Yep, that's actually really damn good. Okay, we cannot do anything about that unless we have Called by the Grave exactly. So using Lord of Heavenly Prison to protect his back row. Okay, before the end of main phase, sure. And DPE comes back on our standby phase. Okay, we're not getting a lot here. Deck's not being helpful to us right now, unfortunately. Okay, DPE comes back. Okay. We shouldn't really do anything here, we should just crash into DPE. And then we banish it using Invocation. Unless he has something to negate this. Or it'll basically make him spend his yeah, it'll make him spend DPE prematurely. Okay, yeah, blowing DPE up and blowing Magalanica up, that's fine. That actually allows us free reign to use Invocation to permanently banish DPE here. Okay, since DPE is a dark. Although we do not have too much defense against a lot of their back row, unfortunately, since this is a trap deck after all. Okay, we're gonna get another Alistair into rotation here. And then we're gonna get the other Invocation. Okay. Or, you know, we're basically fiending for anything that might be in my opponent's hand here. Although I think if they're reading it right, the reason why... If they're reading this right, I'm doing this so brazenly in spite of all of their interaction, because I already have an Invocation in hand. And this is just me spouting essentially redundant pieces here. Okay, Shade Brigadine will do its thing. Summons that. That will trigger Serra. That'll do something else. I cannot use Effect Failure because it's my turn. Okay. Lord of Heavenly Prison triggers itself, summons itself onto the field. I think he has an animation? Does he? Yeah, he has an animation. Could have been better though, but, you know, it's something. They could have, like, made his hand move at least, but, can't have everything. Oh god, Imperial Order for next turn. Great! Okay then, opponent. Fine, you got me. So... what basically happens next turn is I just get rid of DPE, but he has IO, which will shut down like the rest of my deck, unless I draw in exactly into Harpy's Feather Duster, which is my only out to it at this point. So I think, yeah, he bounced Imperial Order and set something else. Okay, he has Bottomless Trap Hole, so he only has two active trap cards, and let's see what he does about this one. Game is lagging again. Oh dear god. I hope it doesn't crash. Okay. This is our only way to get rid of DPE. Wait. Oh. Oh dear. Game is lagging. Oh dear god. Okay. We get Kaliga because DPE is a dark. And that. Okay. Each player may only attack. Oh. Game is still lagging. Okay, there we go. We're gonna banish DPE, and we will banish... I have an ALEISTER in hand, fortunately. Would I rather get slain? Yeah, no. We'll do that. So get rid of DPE, and we'll set Kaliga in defense. Okay. They'll force him to attack with Lord of Heavenly Prison here. And we'll use Invocation, shuffle it back into the deck, and then we'll cycle the ALEISTER here. Okay. Main phase 2 anyway, so we won't be able to do much. But unless I draw into exactly Harpy's Feather Duster, this game is over, since he tutored for the IO. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how else we're gonna combat through this. He got rid of the adventure engine pretty early on, so I'm not quite sure what other fighting, if we even have a fighting chance at this point. So yeah, we're gonna skip to the next duel because I'm not sure how else I'm gonna crawl my way out of this hole that the trap tricks have set for me. But otherwise, unless I draw into Harpy's Feather Duster, we're gonna skip to the next duel. Okay, my opponent made me go second, so this is a horrifying prospect. We got another brick. Fuck! Although we do have 2 ways to interact, so if they're a deck that loves to search a lot, Duel Lockbird is there. If they're a graveyard deck, that's what DD Crow is for. We have a Magical Meltdown Mirror. Alright! But I think we should just imperm the ALEISTER, before they do anything else here. Then that insulates us for our own plays. Card was added. I'll stop you from doing any more searches. Okay. And there's that. So yeah. Unless he does something else here. I mean, it could be anything. We've only seen the invoker part so far, so this deck could literally have any other supplementary engine in it. But we'll see. My opponent is taking their sweet ass time because they probably have not read Duel Lockbird yet. Because they don't see it in Master Duel, because what's the point? Duel Lockbird is a sideboard card. Oh dear god, it's this kind of deck. Oh dear god. Okay, so chicken game. He'll draw 1 card. Never mind, he didn't draw 1 card. Okay, good. So we survived. Chicken game is for next turn, I think. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna use chicken game if you're not gonna draw a card. Excuse me. I can also use this, good sir, unfortunately. I think I'd rather draw 1 card, unfortunately. Ooh, that does it. Thanks. You helped me. So we're gonna sweep up his own chicken game so that he won't be able to use it. We won't be able to do anything else. I think that's fine, actually. That's fine. I'm not sure if I should have started with Pot of Prosperity, but that's hindsight is 2020. So there's that. Another chicken game. Great. Okay. What else could he be doing? Oh, hey there. Hey, Ritual Bird. What are you doing? Hey, get back in there. Normal summon ALEISTER. Activate ALEISTER. No! You will not have invocation. You can swing for 1,000. Oh, and by the way, since I reduced my own life total with chicken game, I won't take any damage. And I can draw another card if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. The turn player can pay 1,000. Okay, they pay 1,000. Sure. Draw one card. Yep. We will both literally play this chicken game. Okay, upstart. Sure. Basically digging your way into invocation. Okay, sure. I won't take any damage. Or rather, you won't take any damage. Yeah. Player with the lowest life total takes no damage. I don't know why you would have chicken game in this deck in particular. Okay, swings for 1,000. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I should start with Pot of Prospect. Secrets of Dark Magic! What kind of deck are you playing? Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, then again, your mate is Dark Magician. This is probably some jank-ass Dark Magician deck, okay? Summoning out the Dark Magicians. Once per turn, if a spell, trap, card, or effect is activated, draw one card. If it's a spell and trap, set it. And if it's a trap or quick play, you can activate it this turn. If destroyed... Wait, let me reread it again. If a spell trap is activated, effects during the... Okay, it's not too much of a problem. Okay, swinging for 2,800. Yep, I'll still take damage because our life totals are equal. That's fine. Main phase 2. Do you have anything else? Okay, using Soul Servant. So, stacking the top of your deck. So, the last card in hand could potentially be another, the last card in hand could potentially be another, back row card. And then, yeah, he draws the Magician's Rod. He already normal summoned, I think? If not, I'm... Okay, yeah, he already passed the turn, so there's that. DD Crow, that's not exactly what we need. But first we'll use Pot of Prosperity here. We're gonna dig pretty damn deep because we're not getting it. We need action, basically, against what he has on board here. So we won't be able to use Magallanica is not usable here. We're gonna get rid of one Selene and one MECHABA. Okay. But that's not Selene. That's one of the Magistus Link monsters. That's the Magistus Link monster. Okay. And if the last card though is Ash Blossom, I'm prepared for it. Okay. And game is lagging again. Oh dear god. I just hope that this doesn't crash the system or something. I don't know. Ugh. Sure, opponent, doing your thing. Okay. Didn't activate anything just yet. We'll find out what our choices are in a bit. Okay, Droll, another ALEISTER, Invocate, Cross the Designator, Maxi, another pot, Called by the Grave. I mean, ALEISTER is always to get here. We already have Called by the Grave. We are not drawing into our adventure pieces. Damn. Okay, those go to the bottom. Equip only to a monster you control. You can only use Draco back. Okay. While this card is equipped to a non-effect monster. Okay. It should only be equipped to a non-effect monster. Okay. So, Draco back is not that useful, unfortunately, right now. We really need to get the Adventurer engine so we can make it work. So we'll normal summon ALEISTER here, the usual shit. Okay. He already has, so he has one unknown in it. He has two unknowns actually. The back row he set plus Forbidden Droplet. Woof. That is very, very rough. Unless we'll use Chicken Game here since we won't be taking damage because my life total is so goddamn low. Thanks, opponent, I guess, unless he has some way to get out of this. He discarded Magician's Salvation. Okay, cool. We're gonna reduce material he has, because I think one of these has a grave effect. Yeah, banish card from the graveyard, draw cards equal to the number of monsters. Yep, we'll banish Soul Savant. Is it Soul Servant or Soul Savant? Soul Servant, right. We'll use another DD Crow. We're gonna banish... Does this have a banish effect? You can set when activated, target one of those monsters. Nope, this is fine. This one, ritual summon. This is just a ritual summon. It's pointless to banish his own ALEISTER since he could potentially have something else that helps. Game is lagging again. Oh dear god. Sure. Game is still lagging. Okay, give it time, give it time. They're just taking their time here. Okay. Since they could get the invocation line going, but I think I'd rather banish more Dark Magician stuff. Yeah, I think I'd rather banish this. Okay, if the game allows me. Oh dear God, the game does not approve of me playing normal summon ALEISTER. Also because my internet is not cooperating, unfortunately. Let me check for a second here. Okay. So I banished two of his things. Let's see what my opponent says about that. Do I want to call by the grave any of this shit? Nope. That's completely fine. We will draw a card first. Okay. We'll banish that. We'll also banish that. YuGiOh is not once per turn at least, so there's that. Okay. So ALEISTER is negated. Then we'll draw a card with Chicken Game here. I won't be taking damage. Oh dear God. Destroy this card upon gain. So let's just destroy a card. Turn player, activate one of these effects. Okay. We should just go into Artemis. Yes, just so that we can get ALEISTER in the graveyard here. Okay. I mean, we'll take slightly less damage. We'll only take 2k here. But yeah, let's see what our opponent does. It's still honestly anyone's game. At least I'm preventing them from drawing a card. Okay. So he summons Magician's Rod. That's always what was gonna happen. And let's see what my opponent does. If the game allows me, because game is being really laggy right now. Okay. So he activates Magician's Rod. What else is he gonna do? Okay. So opponent activates that effect. Waiting on him. Okay. Finally getting Magical Circle. So he can start banishing my shit. Okay. What else is he gonna do? Okay. I think I put a damper in his plans by banishing Soul Servant early on, but who knows. I don't play Dark Magicians enough to really know the ins and outs. But if I could just lose here because of internet issues, but we'll see. Okay, he plays the Magical Circle, gets Eternal Soul, okay, which will help proc Magical Circle and start banishing my shit. He could attack. He should attack actually, unless I draw exactly Invocation here. Okay, he drew a card. Because a spell trap or effect was activated. Upstart Goblin, I gain 1k, sure. Just draws one card deeper into his deck. God, why is he like going this deep into just drawing cards? He could have supplanted his Dark Magician deck with better engines, honestly. Okay. It's hitting me for 800 here. And another then 28. I am down to 600. Anyone's game. Could still win, depending on what the top of my deck holds. Okay? Main phase 2, unless he has something else to do. Okay, end phase, and going to my turn. Alright. Opponent, what do you have in hand? Oh! We have Adamus here. Okay, cool. We'll activate Rite of Adamus here. Okay. That was, it's not exactly the top deck I was looking for, but it's good enough. Okay. Then we'll summon the token in defense, because we need to play defensively right now. Place a card face up. Yeah, Fateful Adventure. We'll get that. And then Adamus here. Yep. He draws one card, sure. Okay. Okay. We'll activate Fateful Adventure here. Okay. We'll get Griffin Rider, or do we get Adamus? Do we get Enchantress? If you control, special summon. Add one Rite of Adamus here. If you control, place a field spell. Now we'll just get Griffin Rider. It's the better spell card. Then we'll send Draco back since we control an adventure token anyway. Yep. We'll activate Draco back. We'll equip it to the token. Let's see if they have anything to say about that. So yeah, they will use this to banish. Yeah, we'll negate that. We will sadly have to negate that. Yeah, the shuffle itself back into the deck. And this will allow us to... Oh wait, no. Can we still react? I don't think we can. Yeah, it's a quick effect, but unfortunately the chain is already resolved. So there's that. I think we can at least negate the banish from Dark Magical Circle. At least I hope so. Okay, yep, targets that. We'll negate. Okay. Then Dark Magical Circle is negated. Although we will need a way to destroy the Eternal Soul so that we can basically wipe his whole board. Then we use Draco back. We'll bounce. Wait, what does this do? If this face-up card leaves the field. Oh, we just get rid of this then. Okay. And the game is lagging again. Oh dear God. Come on! We're having a good game already. Come on, opponent. Come on. Come on. Come on, Master Duel. Don't fail me now. Okay. Yeah, basically if it leaves the field anyway. So there's that. So yeah, rather than bounce Dark Magicians back into the deck, we can just destroy his board instead by getting rid of Eternal Soul. At least I hope that's what happens. Okay. Oh, game is lagging. Yep. Okay. Okay, his whole board is wiped. Good. Then Dark Magicians, activate its effect. We're gonna stop that. Okay. Holy shit, I did not think we'd crawl out of this one. I set it to defense because I did not quite think we will be able to survive. He does have 4 cards in hand to my 0. So let's see what happens. Anyone's game, honestly. Anyone's game. Who knows how well Dark Magician can recover from this? I mean, I cannot recover. He just gets rid of my token and just swings for like any dinky creature. Okay, Magician's Rod. Alright, I think he's found a way. So I'm not gonna discount my opponent just yet. He could string together a bunch of cards so that he can get rid of the token and then just swing for lethal here. Okay, he's gonna stack his deck. And then what's he gonna get here? Puts Magical Circle back on top. Okay. Oh, it adds from deck or graveyard. Interesting. Okay. Then, yeah. Banishing Soul Servant, draw a card, sure. So he gets Magical Circle right away. He still needs something bigger than 2k so that he can hit over the token. Because, good God, the token's pretty damn... You know, 2k on a token is pretty damn huge when you think about it. Okay, getting Eternal Soul. So he's going to try to banish the token on my turn. Okay. Then he, okay, chicken game again. I can't use that anymore, unfortunately. Okay, he pays 1,000. He draws a card. Yep. And then, let's see what he does. Oh, yeah, he's just gonna go into DPE. Yep. So, yeah, my opponent's got this. He just summons DPE, blows up the token, and then this game's pretty much over. Yeah, that was actually a pretty damn close one. You know, if he did draw into... I don't know how many Fusion Destiny he has, but given that he has 3, I'm pretty sure he has 3 Upstart Goblin. But yeah, my opponent's got this. I crawled my way out of it as much as he did. Never mind, I think we still survive. Holy shit, I did not expect Fateful Adventure to have that. But yeah, I think he just uses DPE's effect here. Yeah, he just blows up the token and then swings with Magician's Rod. So yeah. My opponent's got this one. It was pretty damn close. That was a really good duel. But we move on to the next one. My opponent is making me go second again, and that's always horrifying. We have the same exact backdrop. We have the same exact mascot. Okay. We have normal summon ALEISTER pass, and he's going into Pot of Prosperity. Cool. Could be anything. We don't have any way to interact with that, so let's just hope Max Seek digs us out of this. How many did he banish? He banished only 3. Oh dear God. That means his hand must be pretty damn stacked. Let's challenge that. Okay. He allows the Max C. He could actually just stop his turn right here. Oh dear God, this is not Gucci. I saw Shark Cannon. That is... And Kaiser Coliseum. Jesus Christ. So we're facing against Sky Striker. And this is the OCG build, if you're not familiar with it. OCG Sky Striker uses Kaiser Coliseum to stop their opponent's monster effects, and since Sky Striker only really has like 1 to 2 monsters on field at a time, it doesn't really affect them that much. Yep. Summoning Rose. If it's normal or special summon, this doesn't actually do too much. Yeah. I'm actually going to wait for any of their Link monsters, especially Kagari. Okay. Oh, going to Shizuku right away. Interesting. Okay, allow me to draw one at least. Do I negate this? Or do I just summon it and threaten the negate? But that will stop me from using infinite impermanence. Alright, we'll do it later. Okay. And there's Kaiser Coliseum, unfortunately. That I will unfortunately have to negate. If there's one or more monster on the field of the controller, his or her cannot place it that would exceed the number of monsters. Okay. Okay. Oh, it just prevents... It's basically it doesn't negate effects, but it does prevent multiple monsters from getting on field at once. He can attack directly, so there's that. I think that's not too much of a problem. At least I don't think so. We should try it. But that'll shut down impermanence. Yeah, no. I think we should allow Kaiser Coliseum to pass. We really need to use impermanence on Shizuku here, unfortunately. Okay, so that he won't do too much. Okay. There's that for the end of main phase. Yep, Shizuku is negated. Yep, and Shizuku won't be able to do anything. Yep, she's negated. Alright, so a Sky Striker player that did not set anything. That's actually really big for me. Ugh, that's not what we need. Okay, we're gonna go with Terraforming here. Bait that negation, if any. Okay, we're gonna get Magical Meltdown. That's always what we're gonna get. And then we go for a Magical Meltdown. Okay. Then we'll add another ALEISTER the Invoker to hand. We're gonna normal summon ALEISTER, then we'll special summon MECHABA out of our deck. Okay. Shizuku reduces our attack, but I don't think that's a problem. I'm just realizing now that Rose is a light. Okay, we have a way. We're gonna summon MECHABA. We're gonna do it by banishing their Rose and using our ALEISTER here. Okay. Kaiser Coliseum puts a damper on us for a bit. We're gonna put it here. Okay. So we can't summon anymore because of Kaiser Coliseum, since it's basically a... I'm pretty sure Kaiser Coliseum is based on a sumo ring. Sumo wrestling ring. Given its shape. Then we just attack into Shizuku. And then, yeah. We're gonna negate any monster effects that they might have. We can negate any monster effects that they might have. Okay. Damage calc. We don't really need to do anything too much yet. Main two. Yeah, we're gonna save all of these hand traps for whatever my opponent, or whatever our opponent throws at us. Okay. Unless they summon something again. Granted, Kaiser Coliseum works really well in Sky Striker since they only summon one monster at a time. So there's that. Okay, that's always gonna happen. We're gonna max C here just in case. As much as I don't want to, we should get rid of... No, we should just get rid of the excess ALEISTER, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the excess ALEISTER, because we could potentially swing into the Griffin Rider somewhere down the line. Do we get rid of Shizuku here? No, not yet. Getting rid of Kagari would be much better. Okay, oh, there's Rei. Going into Rei is the optimal... I think the optimal line here, unless... I mean, we do know that one of their cards in hand is Shark Cannon. And we don't have any defense against Shark Cannon right now since we don't have a spell card to negate it with MECHABA. Yeah, he does go for Rei, so he will go into a Link monster this turn. Although, if he does try to activate Kagari here, I will literally shotgun Mechaba's negate against Kagari here. Yeah, Kaiser Colosseum only prevents you from summoning too many monsters. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Yep. Ray summons, or rather links into whoever. Let's see what they link into. Sad that we can't use the Aramiseer line. Or rather, we can't use the Adventurer engine yet because of Kaiser Colosseum. Okay, he gets Hayate. Hayate is not a problem, honestly. He could just attack directly, sure. Ooh, that's interesting. Sure. Go do your thing. Yep. Although we could prevent him from doing anything completely because Hayate's effect activates. Yeah. So in the Sky Striker card, yeah, we'll just negate it with Mechaba. Yeah. That's and then once we negate it with Mechaba, it will be banished. And he already normal summoned this turn, so yeah, it's a paltry cost for taking 1500 damage. Yep, and then yeah, she activates her effect. We'll negate it with Mechaba. We'll get rid of the excess ALEISTER in hand, and there we go. It's basically 2017 YuGiOh all over again. Yeah, he doesn't have any material. We're gonna. Oh dear, will I get a chance? Nope, I won't get a chance to get rid of the Ray. Woof. Okay, I think I should have banished the Ray right away, but main phase 2 is gonna be where I'm gonna be able to recover, hopefully. Okay, Ray activates her effect. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do anything about that. Ray tributes herself. Sure. Destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. Oh, using Kaina. Interesting. Cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. So is literally just fogging my battle phase. Sure. It's not Kagari, so there's that. I'm completely fine with that. Ray's a dark. So she's a dark, right? That's dark. Yeah. There's another Shizuku. Okay. Kaina is not a problem, honestly. Shizuku is gonna be our problem here. Okay. And then Kaina, what are you gonna do? Not Kaina, Shizuku. What Shizuku gonna do? Add a Sky Striker spell from deck to hand with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. He actually does not have any Sky Striker spells in the graveyard. Okay. What's he gonna do here? My negate is live again next turn, so there's that. Mechaba is such a hard monster to out for Sky Striker unless they manage to like set anything here. Yeah, while it's the end phase, we're gonna use DD Crow right now. We're gonna get rid of the Ray. It's a mistake that I'm not gonna have happen on me again. Okay, and then they end their turn. Shizuku does her Shizuku shuffle thing. Okay. It's too late to use Drone and Lockbird here. It's better to use on their turn. Yep. And, yeah. Mechaba can't attack until my opponent's turn anyway, so there's that. Kaina's an Earth. That's interesting. If there is one armor monster on the field of the controller of this card, cannot place monster in the field if his or her that would exceed... What? Oh wait, no. The cards that are already on the field are unaffected. Right, we can go one step further. I can banish Kaina. Or Shizuku, or the other Shizuku. We're gonna go 6 deep. Oh, game is lagging again. Oh dear god. Come on, game! If he does manage to get Kagari, that's gonna be really good for us. We'll actually not need Kaliga in this matchup, so we'll just banish both copies. Just banish both copies of Kaliga here. We might need one Purgatrio at least, so there's that. Oh dear god. Game! Come on, game! You can do it. There we go. Game is pretty laggy. Oh dear god. I just hope it doesn't mess up the recording so much. Okay. Oh, there we go. One Purgatrio. One Magellanica. Then one Artemis. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what my opponent does. Okay. Oh, he's just allowing this. Oh dear god. Okay. Okay, there's the right of items here. Okay. 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 We'll definitely get the right of items here. Okay, we'll just put these back. Oh dear god, I think I should have gotten Ash Blossom instead. Oh god. Oh! We can't activate this. Interesting. That's very interesting. Nor can we summon anything else. I think this is going to cost us our MECHABA if we do it that way. So what we should do is just attack into Shizuku. Oh, we cannot attack into Shizuku. Yeah. 7 cards in hand. Your go, opponent. We'll get rid of the excess ALEISTER. Or do we get rid of the invocation? Yeah, we get rid of the invocation. It may not be right, but we have at least Rite of Animaseer that we can, you know, ditch to MECHABA in case they activate a relevant spell card. Okay? This targeting that, so this could be anything. Or rather, it could be something that they would want in the graveyard. We have DD Crow for that. Okay. Okay, top 3 reveals. Hand traps galore. Oh, there's Fusion Destiny. That's gonna get him out of this. Okay. At the very least, Droll and Lockport will prevent them from doing any further searching. And Shizuku is too small to contend with MECHABA here, unless they use Widow Anchor right here, right now, and then link it away for any other reason. Right? That'll force the negation out of MECHABA here. That'll always at the very least they won't be able to they won't be able to recycle Widow Anchor because it'll be banished by MECHABA. Okay. Okay. Widow Anchor doesn't negate that. Okay. So he'll be more than happy that Widow Anchor is, or rather I use my negate on that instead of whatever else he's gonna do here. Okay, he normal summons Celestial. That's either very horrifying or he's just doing something out of desperation. Can he do it? Even though Celestial's in the graveyard already? Okay. What's his plan here? Okay. I'm with you, opponent. I'm with you. I mean, you have Kaiser Coliseum, so I'm not sure what else you can do here. Okay, MECHABA's a dark. Sure. You use Celestial. I'm... Okay then, opponent. I'll just swing for 2k come my turn. Sure. He hasn't done any searching, so Droll is pretty dead for now. But if he does search, I mean, 1 card in hand, he'll just search anything off that. But if this is a suicide, yeah, he's just gonna kill himself here, unfortunately. Okay. So we'll do this just so that we can make it quicker. Okay. He gets damage for 3k. Sure. Although that does clear his monster zones. Ah, okay. Yep, it's exactly 5 monsters. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I'm going to reduce the number. We should get rid of one of the targets so that Pot of Avarice cannot resolve because it needs exactly 5 targets. Okay, and that's a blowout and a half, baby. Oh my god, opponent. Okay, there's that. Crossout Designator is not gonna do anything here, unfortunately. We cannot normal summon. Oh wait, he does not have anything else here. We could just normal summon ALEISTER, but what's that gonna do? So we just go into combat, and then we'll swing with MECHABA. Yeah, this is a 2-turn clock. If he doesn't produce anything else, it's a 2-turn clock. If he does try to activate any monster effect, I'm gonna ditch the Griffin Rider to it. But yeah, if my opponent's not gonna do anything else, he's pretty much dead. So we move on to the next duel. I mean, unless my opponent top decks into something ridiculous. Okay, so because the game has been rather laggy over the course of this recording, I'm unfortunately going to have to stop it here. Um, I'm not sure if it's an internet issue or it's a server issue on Konami's end, or because it's the new season, so a lot of people are playing right now so that they can get to Diamond 1 as quickly as possible for some reason. But yeah, those were honestly like really good duels. The last duel with Sky Striker, my opponent fought the good fight, but having a resolved Mechaba on board, and they basically ran on empty for the rest of the game, and I just negated whatever they tried to activate for until they lost. So there's that. So yeah, I unfortunately have to cut it here because the game is rather the recording might suffer if I go any longer. So yeah, if you like what you saw, hit like, subscribe, and share it among your friends. And until next time, toodles!